Hello and welcome to this video lecture presentation on factoring polynomials and solving for the roots. So what we're going to do is here we have a regular trinomial or even a binomial, and notice how it's set equal to 0. So what we want to do is we want to factor it, then the binomial that comes from this we want to set individually equal to 0 and solve for the root. So x squared plus 9x plus 18, we want to assume that we could break this down nicely into two binomials. So our signs are going to be plus and plus. Our x squares are going to be divvied up among the first terms as x and x. Now we ask the riddle. We say what two numbers when multiplied together will give me 18, but when added or subtracted together will give me 9. So we have 18 and 1, 9 and 2, 6 and 3. Looks like 6 and 3 is our candidate. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take each individual binomial and set them individually equal to 0. So it's x plus 6 is equal to 0, x plus 3 is equal to 0, and then solve for x. So x is equal to minus 6, and then we'll subtract 3 on the left and right side of the equal sign. X is equal to minus 3. Those are our two solutions. X is equal to minus 6, and x is equal to minus 3. And if you plug each one in individually, you should get the left side equaling the right side, which is 0. Now let's take a look at a problem like this. Let's look at what's common between the two. There's a t. Let's factor that t out. So what are we left with in parentheses? T minus 3. That's equal to 0. So we look at everything that's multiplied together. This t is multiplied to this t minus 3. So we set t equals 0, and then t minus 3 is equal to 0. We'll add 3 on each side. T is equal to 3, and t is equal to 0. And those are our two solutions for this problem. Now, I want you to take a couple moments to work out this problem quick. It's the same exact idea as the last couple problems. I recommend hitting the pause, trying to solve it, get an answer, and then hit the play button and see if your answer matches mine. Okay, let's see how we did. So x squared minus 5x minus 24. We'll assume we could break this down into two binomials. We'll divvy up x squared as x and x. The third term is a minus. Only way to get a net minus answer when multiplying two numbers is a minus and a plus. So now you ask the riddle. You say what two numbers when multiplied together will give me 24, but when added or subtracted together will give me 5. Well, let's look at all the factors. 24 and 1, 8 and 3, 6 and 4, 2 and 12. It looks like our candidate is 8 and 3. So now, since there's a minus sign on the middle term, that has to be the same sign on the larger of the two factors. So that's minus 8 and plus 3. So now we set each one individually equal to 0. So I have x minus 8 is equal to 0. X plus 3 is equal to 0. We'll add 8 on each side. 8 minus 8 is 0. X is equal to 8. Now we'll subtract by 3 on each side. X is equal to minus 3. So those are our solutions right there. All right, so that concludes our video lecture presentation on factoring polynomials and solving for the roots. Thank you very much for listening, and have a good one. Bye-bye.